The Writer and the Filmmaker by Manu Bodin. Narrated by Sulak. Published by TekTime. Main Chapter. Some Sunday afternoons I like to kill time in a local bar not far from where I live. There I watch people go by in the street and write. I write a bit about everything, especially human relations. I am inspired by snatches of people's lives that I happen to overhear, and I write about their gestures and tics. I also draw upon the more theatrical elements in the lives of my friends or from my own experiences. In recent years, writing has become indispensable to me. It presented itself one day without warning as an escape from the sterility that I saw in contemporary society, that made me feel anxious and sick, and filled me an unspeakable desire to flee to the other side of the world, to hide far away from everything, free from constraints and contradictions, with simple people satisfied with a humble and modest life. As I entered the bar, I noticed a girl with resplendent blonde hair sitting in the corner. A lot of guys seemed to be looking in her direction. In front of her was a free table, the one I immediately chose to get comfortable at. I walked past, briefly checking her out, and kept on moving, admiring her plunging neckline. She was absorbed in her mobile phone, texting I don't know what to I don't know who. On the table was a large, bright yellow handbag, half open, revealing the mess inside. Next to the bag was a glass of white wine and several bar tickets waiting to be settled, piled up under a metal ashtray. The pretty little thing seemed to have placed a lot of orders. She glanced at me furtively as I hung my jacket on the back of the chair in front of her, looking away and pretending not to notice me every chance she got. Then she turned her attention back to her phone, and her thumbs began dancing once again over the screen. With my back towards her, I sat down. I took an A4 notebook and ballpoint pen out of my backpack. From where I was sitting, I could see the crowd of passers-by in the street. Valuable raw material for my writing. Inspiration struck, and I started to string a few words together. Sentences gradually formed, paragraphs followed one after another. Blank pages darkened. I was on a roll. I had to admit that it wasn't always like that. After a while, in one of those deep moments of reflection known to every writer, I heard a "Hey!" come from behind me. I came to my senses, filed my thoughts away, at least for a while, and turned my head.
"What are you writing? Are you a—"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?